Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I just decided to make a video because I haven't made one in a while. Um, it's raining outside right now. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain, but yeah, I've got my window open and I just love that sound. It's such a beautiful, peaceful sound, and not to mention that we really need it as well. So, um, yeah, to some of the people who have posted comments on my videos, thank you very much. It's nice to know that there are other people that relate to what I'm saying or maybe feel the same way and stuff. And I think that's actually one of the cool things about technology and everything is yeah, we do learn sometimes that we aren't alone and that other people do think or feel the same way as us. And I'm wondering, if that would have changed anything if I'd known about being like an INFP at 18 or 19 or back then. Like it was something we never learned about in school at that time, or at least I didn't. I never took psychology classes. And, the internet was just really, just getting started when I graduated from high school. So we never had a computer or anything and all this stuff. Because I remember at that time, and after high school, I joined the Navy. And I always felt like, yeah, really different and stuff. And, especially I guess when it came to women and everything, I wasn't really out there chasing women as much as it seemed like a lot of the other guys were having sex all the time. So um, that brought a lot of shame too. But yeah, so sometimes I just wonder if it would have been different, like had I known about being an INFP earlier, and just knowing that there were other people who were like me and that I wasn't quite so alone, and especially with regards to views of on sex and everything. So yeah, I I guess with regards to relationships and stuff, recently, yeah, about 2 weeks ago, I went out there and I took a risk and I told a lady at work that I had feelings for her and that I liked her. Which is for me, might not seem like a big thing for a lot of other people, but for me, that's uh, a pretty big thing. And yeah, after I did it, like I felt really tiny, really vulnerable, really exposed, and I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. It'd be awkward, like working with somebody and stuff, and those professional boundaries and everything, and that's what she brought up and stuff, and that's kind of what I figured. But I just felt it was something I had to do because like in the past, I've always never said anything about these feelings, so I don't know what's gonna happen from here. Is it gonna change things? I don't know. I would think so. I think it must be kind of different once one party knows that the other person likes them, but I guess we'll wait and see. But I just know from the past, like when I didn't say anything about it, and then if the girl started going out with somebody or woman started going out with somebody, I would get all resentful of them and angry and everything. So I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm really surprised she is still single. She seems like a pretty cool woman to me, and that's partly what motivated me to ask. I was just sitting there thinking, like, yeah, guys must be crazy not to talk to her or ask her out or tell her that they like him. And I thought, well, then I guess I must be one of these crazy guys if I'm just sitting here being quiet. So I took the risk and did it. And yeah, honestly, I don't think too much is going to happen from here. But so yeah. Sometimes I really wonder about that whole relationship thing. Is it something that I really want or what? I read something somewhere about INFP males and that maybe for a lot of us, we really don't desire a relationship or want one. And I'm kind of wondering if that's a bit of the case for me. It's hard to tell, or is it just that, I'm older now and just kind of resigned and used to being single. I do know I'm embracing myself more and enjoying my own company more. And now that I'm able to to do that, the whole relationship thing just really doesn't seem so important. Like, I guess it would be great if it would happen and stuff, but you know, if not, it doesn't. My biggest passion, I think, would rather be more to travel more. And at this point in the game, I don't really think I want kids. I'm pretty old, and I've just got connected with skiing and hiking, backpacking again, and I love these things. I don't really know that I want to stop doing them just for kids. Like, I don't know how that sounds, but the way I feel. So, and yeah, I guess I told that woman too, and I'm talking to her. I'm sorry if it's made you feel uncomfortable or anything like that, but I'm not going to apologize for how I feel. Just kind of sucks that I work with her, because really, yeah, my mind understands boundaries and stuff, but my heart or my feelings don't really care about those kind of things. So, yeah, but it doesn't seem to have changed things too much. I went in and talked to her earlier this week, and we just had a good conversation, and it still seemed like a lot of fun and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess you never know what happens with these things. So yeah, but yeah, speaking of hiking and stuff, I'm going to be doing some awesome trips this summer. I'm going to one with our hiking club going out to Skokie, which is on the backside of the Lake Louise ski hill. Do a backpacking trip out there, and then in the end of August, I'm going to go up to Alaska with my parents, and I'm going to hike that Chilkoot Trail, which is an old gold mining trail and stuff like that. So something I've always wanted to do. I woke up one morning and I said, well, I can either do the Chilkoot Trail or the West Coast Trail on Vancouver Island. And I was in the Navy before, like I said, and I lived on Vancouver Island. I never hiked the trail. I figured, well, I've been out there. I've never been to Alaska before, so let's do it. And I phoned my dad, told him, and I wasn't expecting that they would want to come. They're not going to hike the trip or anything, but yeah, just come out there with me and stuff. And he comes out and says, yeah, we'll come up with it. So it should be interesting. And then a few weeks before that, as a prep or warm-up hike, I'll do the Skyline hike in Jasper, which, just to get used to hiking on my own or overnights and stuff. But really, it's only 10 kilometers shorter than the Chilkoot. So yeah, quite the prep trip. But Chilkoot too, I'm looking forward to the train. You catch a train back from Lake Bennett to Skagway, and so that'll be cool as well. And all the history over these two big pieces of history, so it should be pretty cool. For INFPs, that's one thing I really recommend. Nature really helps me recharge my batteries, especially as an introvert. And like I like hiking with the hiking club and everything, but I also really like hiking alone and stuff, just because there's something special about it. And I'm so lucky to get to live really close to the mountains, like where I live. No, in some ways I don't really think I am that lucky, because that's something I made happen. I wasn't happy where I was at, and so I decided to change my situation and take a job closer back to the mountains. So I think a lot of that was more my own doing and my own credentials and stuff like that than just luck per se. Still grateful for the job and everything, but yeah. But it's nice to say that, that it's something that, I did and I played in a part in, because like for so long I've always had a hard time taking credit or, kind of bragging about anything that I've done. Not that I'm really trying to brag or stuff here, but yeah, it's just nice to have done something and to feel a good accomplishment and feel proud of it. And, a few weeks ago I did this mountain skills course with the hiking club, and it's only a 2-day course, nothing huge or anything, but man, I felt really good when I finished it and had accomplished it. And because that one I was like, fuck this, I don't want to be part of the club, takes all the fun away from hiking with people telling me what to do, blah blah blah. But I'm glad I persevered and pushed on, and so now I'll be a tour coordinator with our hiking club. So yeah, so these are all some pretty cool things. But yeah, so INFPs, I guess in closing, take risks and enjoy nature. Peace.